I have practiced law for 26 years and I'm still practicing law. That's why they call it practicing law, because every day you learn something new and exciting. Families are very important to me, and just because people go through divorce doesn't mean that they're not going to have a life afterwards. It doesn't mean that their family's not going to maintain some continuity. It's going to be a different configuration, but it is still a family. And every family needs some guidance, some help along the way. Child custody cases are, I would say, probably the most important issue that clients typically address when they are going through a divorce. It's very emotional. I mean, can you imagine anything else more important to you than your children? Many of the clients that come into our office, I mean, that's the only issue that they have that they are concerned about is their children. And as a parent myself, I understand that. The way we handle custody cases is that we talk to our client, we examine them and ask them questions about their role as a parent, what the role of the other parent's life has been in the children's lives. We talk about day-to-day activities, school involvement, medical issues. We interview witnesses. I mean, there are just a lot of things that we have to go through to make sure that once we get into the courtroom that we can present to the judge a real good picture of what this child's life has been like when they were living in an intact home. Then we've got to show the judge how you can continue to do that parenting in a single family home, because it's much different being a parent in a single family than it is in a two-family home. But the goal and the objective is to really provide a situation that maintains continuity and stability for the children and provides a situation that's in their best interest. The best piece of advice I would give to a client is put your children's interest and their needs above your own. Initially, when you're going through the separation and divorce at the very beginning stages, it's hard, it's difficult. But I will guarantee you 1 year from that point, you're going to feel like a completely different person. But the success is it's not going to come until your children are much older. The end result, what gives me satisfaction, is when we get to that point and I see that you have developed into the person that you were before you started the divorce, but more importantly that your children are growing because they have a relationship with both their parents. Not just one parent, but they've got a healthy relationship with both parents. And that's what this is about, is that your child leaves a divorce and leaves a situation where they love both their parents and they become successful adults themselves.